we're live, so don't say anything you don't want recorded. Oh. So, anyways, we just did an online party, and I'm catching the girls up about how to invite people and kind of the purpose of it, and talking about tomorrow night's party. So, I created, oh God, what I called it, BOGO Madness. So, literally, I just invited everybody on our basic Courtney's downline, and the purpose is to any potentials that you have, either customer, retail, or distributor, anybody that's shown any interest whatsoever or that you've talked to, what I do is I just send them a quick message, and it's usually the same message because it's exactly what I want to know. It's, hey, I'm having this online thing at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock tomorrow. Um, I'd love to invite you. Do you mind? You know, something like that. I don't say it works. I don't say wraps unless they ask, because I don't want them to think that I'm spamming them, which I'm not, but it's a private invitation only kind of thing. So people, I don't know if this has happened to y'all, but different companies add people to groups and add people to parties and do all this stuff, and it pisses me off when they do it to me, and I report them and delete them. So I just expect people that are going to do the same. So if we have a verbal commitment, we're not spamming them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other thing is, if you've got a verbal commitment, then they feel obligated to at least look at it, right? So it's 30 posts. It talks about the business. It talks about pretty much all the products. It talks about BOGO. It's got several videos of how-tos and stuff like that, several testimonies, how we make money, all that stuff. So it's really good for you if you're getting started, somebody if you need to inform them, literally anything like that. I've got it set up to run for an hour. Like I said, it's 30 posts. But our job as distributors is to engage and plug in. And, you know, if I know somebody that is interested in hair, skin, and nails, I'm going to tag them in that post and be like, here's all your information right here. But the deal is that when it's over, that's when you go crazy. That's when you're following up with people that you saw commenting and posting throughout it, your potentials that you brought in. And that's where you turn it in from information to closing the deal kind of thing. And I help y'all with that. If you want to just like Christina, if you invited somebody and it's a matter of, you know, that they're interested in a couple of products, what you would do at the end of the party is you would do a Facebook group message, just me and you and the person, and be like, hey girl, saw you were interested in hair, skin, and nails. Did you want to get that order started tonight? If they're going to say yes or she's going to say no, then we can take it a different direction. But you've got me on there where I could chime in at any point and save you if I need to, kind of thing. So, yeah. So, and then that way you get to see how I say it and what works, what doesn't work. You know, you never know. Me and Amber's done that before several times.
Yes. I will be at work until 9 o'clock.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. The good thing about it is you can scroll back through it and follow up when you need to.
I have a lot of people who are interested in the hair, skin, and nails right now.
Yeah.
And, one girl, she's ready to do it. She's going to be looking at the party tomorrow, so I'm going to follow up with her when I get off work. I've got a lot of
that, or if you want to just piece her in on a message with me ahead of time and say, hey girl, this is Ashley. She can help you with whatever you need.
Okay.
I'll at least, I mean, if you think it's going to be a timely thing, I'll help you if you need me to. Doesn't matter.
I have a potential distributor also.
And don't be afraid to ask people to join, because they're seeing all, like, y'all go back through and look at it. It's a little bit different party. We've got a little bit different information, but go back and look at it. Like, it's throwing it all out there. So if people are like liking that, you can kind of be like, I'm going to mention, you should mention it to everybody, because you never know who needs it, what time it is for them, and who could use it. You know, you never know. You really don't. Or you never even really know who's interested. Don't let that one person slip by that you didn't ask, and then a week later somebody else signs them up. So, there's that.
I know I've seen like 20.
You're fine. What am I looking for? I added you guys to the 400 BV challenge for the BOGO. So, basically what I'm doing is I'm letting you guys pick whatever gift you want, whoever wins the BOGO challenge. So it's most BOGO's loyal customers until Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central. So if that comes in the form of ThermoFit, a T-shirt, a blender bot, whatever, if it's available, I'll get it. I just want to make it dangle a carrot for what y'all want. I can't, I don't know what you want. So we'll do what we can with what we've got. So, what kind of questions do y'all have? Anything?
Nothing really. I mean, I just got to find a way to get out and I guess mingle with people. My thing is like just approaching somebody.
Right. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't go out and purposely connect with people. I do it in my everyday life. But I practiced
Yeah.
and I've done it, so it's easy for me now. Amber,
Yeah.
I'm sure you say the same thing. You kind of have, right?
It's getting dark.
So,
Yeah, I'm making
um,
other
I
videos.
think the main thing is taking advantage of the BOGO deal online. Because if you post one time about it, only maybe 5 people see that post. But if you
Yeah.
post that post and then delete it and then post something else and delete it again 6 hours later and then do it, say, again tonight, then it's going to triple the amount of views that it gets, and the people that may not have seen it will see it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on with Facebook where they block, not block, but it's the logarithm where you post something and a certain group of people for whatever, however they've got them labeled, if that person, and that person likes it, this whole other group of people aren't going to see it. So say if you've got 100 friends, only 3 people will see it out of that 100, depending on what time of the day it is. Is it a words? Is it a picture? Is it a video? Did you use the settings for Facebook? All kinds of stuff. So, yeah, lots of little tricks like that. So if you've got a good post that doesn't look like an ad, and say you've got 2 boxes of wraps or something, and then you steal somebody else's wording, that's totally fine. Do that. But try to avoid the whole "it works" picture. You know what I mean? You don't want to look like you're selling something. You just want to be like, hey, I got this great deal. Ask me about it. Come ask me about it. Instead of, "Bleh, I've given you
Yeah.
all the information. You don't even have to ask me about it." So it's getting the conversation started that way. Um, are you going to come tomorrow night? Can you
Yeah, I
make
can come.
Starbucks?
What time is it?
I'm going to
7?
be there probably like 8 or 8:30, and you don't have to by any means. You don't have to. I just feel like we get things done better in person. This isn't going to be like the meeting that we had last week. It's just going to be an opportunity to sit around and like look at messages and ask like real quick, kind of like this, but just face to face over coffee. Totally don't have to come if you don't want to, if you don't have to. But if you're looking for something more in depth as training wise, it'll probably help you out. I'm going to send you a couple things just to help you out, just a couple short videos. Watch them when you have some downtime. But if you're itching to pull the trigger on some stuff, you'll need to watch it because it's going to help you with just your wording and everything. And then the more you get around people, the more you plug in, the more things you attend, the more stuff you see, the more videos you watch, the more anything you read, the better you're going to get. So the more informed you get and the easier it comes out of your mouth, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But until now, the best thing that you can do is send out those messages to people inviting them for the party tomorrow. I'm doing that for our team specifically, just so that I don't have to do one for you and one for you and one for you and one for you and one for me. That way we've got, like, more minds the better. One team, one mission, and then that way at the end of the party, the persons that you invite, they come back to you to ask questions. We're not going to steal your people.
All right.
And there you go.
Awesome.
Y'all got anything else? Any other questions?
No.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta get out there and make sure you just keep up with who you talk to. That's the main thing. And when you talk to them, because that Facebook Messenger is gonna get very full very quickly.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to reach out. And if you have questions, just message me. Say, hey, how can I say this? Hey, here's the background story. What do you think? I'll tell you what I think. I'll give you anything you need to try to help you get the conversation started. And that still goes for you too, Amber.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. See
All
you
right,
tomorrow,
you
hopefully.
too. All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.